James Kaufman, World News Report today. 3i Atlas is spraying something weird all over our solar system. A new analysis of our solar system's interstellar interloper, Comet 3i Atlas, or what we have been calling Comet 3i Atlas, reveals that it is spewing huge amounts of water, and I mean huge. At least we hope it's water, right? Astronomers cannot immediately explain why this is happening, since the comet is at least 3 AU or astronomical units from our sun. In other words, the sun is not melting the comet, so why is it shooting out incredible amounts of what we think is water? The object, which is widely believed to be a comet, showed strong ultraviolet emissions that are unmistakably telltales of hydroxyl gas, or OH, a byproduct of water. Astronomers imaged it with NASA's Swift Space Telescope before it disappeared behind the sun. The OH emissions can only be spotted from space because of the ultraviolet light being put off by this fountain of water is absorbed by Earth's atmosphere. Astronomers' findings, detailed in a new study published in the Astrophysical Journal Letters, argue that the presence of all this OH indicates the comet is ejecting water vapor at a torrential rate of about 88 pounds per second, around the same rate as a fire hose running at full blast, according to a press release about their findings. That is some ejection. The most extraordinary thing is that this was spotted happening pretty far from the sun, at a heliocentric distance of about 3 astronomical units away, or 3 times the distance between the Earth and our star. Typically, comets stray much closer to our sun before the water ice in their core, called its nucleus, begins to sublimate or melt, transforming the ice core from a solid to a gas, thus also expelling water. Something else must be driving all the water dumping from 3i Atlas, but this is yet unexplainable. What this does tell astronomers, if they are correct, is more than tantalizing. It would mean that the comet must harbor considerable stores of water for this process to keep going, which means the makings of life are all over the universe. When we detect water, or even its faint ultraviolet echo, OH, from an interstellar comet, we're reading a note from another planetary system. Co-author Dennis Bodwitz, professor of physics at Auburn University, said in the release, "The note tells us that the ingredients for life's chemistry are not unique to our own solar system and are spread throughout the universe." With that said, let us all hope these scientists are correct and there is an explanation for this water ejection so far from our sun. Obviously, other explanations that come to mind are that the comet is not really a comet and that it is seeding our galaxy with something, maybe something living, or even worse, it is spraying for mosquitoes, and we may be those very mosquitoes. I will keep you updated, as this is obviously a developing story. Please help the channel out with a super thanks, or by buying us a cup of coffee or two if you're able, as we need to at least keep the overhead covered. Much love and much thanks. God bless. Please share, subscribe if you have not, and always remember that anything's possible in Bizarro World.